Hey fellow world dwellers, it's Angry Turtle and today I have for you full guide for Alien Disintegrator, introduced at March 1st, 2022 with Invaders from Beyond update. If you are watching this video before March 1st, therefore it will be introduced soon. Now, this weapon is different than any other weapons in regards of how you need to obtain it. The only way to obtain this weapon is to learn the plan. The only way to obtain plan for the weapon and plan for weapon modifications is participating in a seasonal event, Invaders from Beyond, that will be dropping a series of random plans, including plans for Alien Disintegrator. Bad news in here is, unless it's a bug, all the plans related to this weapon are not tradable. Weapon itself is not tradable, therefore you need to personally participate in this event and unlock the plans. No one can do it for you. Those are the bad news. Now let's cover everything about the weapon. In order to craft one after learning the plan, you will find it on Weapons Workbench under category Energy Guns, and when you scroll down to the bottom, there it is, Alien Disintegrator, Science Master rank 2 required to craft, Science Expert rank 2 recommended to reduce the crafting cost. Now, about available modifications for this weapon. It can be equipped with automatic receiver that gives it fire rate comparable with all other automatic rifles, increase ammo capacity, in this case it's 40, and reduce the range and damage. Therefore, it's not impressive damage if you go for automatic, it's not as good as you would think. I will show you a quick comparison with a fixer in a second. Now you can equip it with cryo receiver that makes this weapon freeze enemies and have some cryo damage in addition to energy damage, but it reduces ammo capacity. Then there is high-powered receiver, that is the interesting one. It increases the damage by a lot, reduce ammo capacity and rate of fire, what's negative, but thanks to quite high damage and still fire rate of 13, it is a solid competitor in VATS with other single-shot sniper type rifles, what is really good, and I think if anyone is going for this weapon, this is the best option. Honestly, going rifleman with this weapon, VATS rifleman headshots, it's your best option. Then we have poison receiver. This one is a bad one. The poison barely does any damage, I was testing it. Like, that's the worst one apart from standard, or maybe comparable to the standard receiver. Like, no point in changing if you want to use poison, it's nothing. High powered is my number one. Automatic is still really cool, though not as powerful as you would like it to be. Now, about muzzle, there is no options. There is currently no options for appearance. Maybe later on there will be some options. Now, about ammo for this weapon, good news is this ammo is now, from March 1st, craftable, and you will find it under Energy Ammo, Alien Blaster Rounds. It is more expensive than fusion cells, but is definitely the coolest ammo that we currently have. It costs copper, lead and plastic. Not too expensive, not super cheap. With some proper perks you can craft a lot, obviously. 30 is without any perks. Now, even though it is not a comparison video between all the possible rifles, I will give you some quick comparison with most commonly used rifles. Like for single shot, lower action rifle offers fire rate of 5 and damage of 151 with powerful receiver. If you compare that with high-powered version of Disintegrator, and because it's not equipped, the blooded effect is not affecting damage, you can see it's 148 damage compared to 151, almost the same damage, with this difference that this weapon offers better range and better fire rate. Actually, this one is extra fire rate, but regardless, even without this effect, it's about triple the fire rate of lower action rifle, keeping the same damage and increased range. The downside is no scope options, therefore it's not a true sniper, it is a VATS sniper, but the best one. Currently that's the best VATS sniper. And ammo capacity as well is better. And about ammo capacity, you can see it can hold 6 alien blaster rounds compared to 5 in lower action rifle. It's not huge increase, but it is something. Now if you compare automatic version of Alien Disintegrator that has 60 damage, fire rate of 75, the legendary effects do not affect anything, it's a vampire, to the Fixer equipped with powerful automatic receiver, the Fixer offers 90 damage with the same fire rate. The difference is Fixer can hold only 20 bullets with standard or perforating magazine, when Alien Disintegrator will be able to hold 40. Therefore you have like double the capacity on ammo, but downside is no other benefits from the Fixer. But now, without trying to go more into comparison stuff, let's take this weapon for a spin and you will see how it performs on enemies. And I will not comment about the perks, but I will let you see the loadout I'm using for this test. And here are the legendary perks. No, that's not optimal build, but good enough to give you an idea how this weapon performs. And we are starting with Vampire Automating Alien Disintegrator. Let's see how we can perform versus Super Mutants level 100. We are of course aiming for head, as this is a VATS weapon, and as you can see, it performs rather good, even though not as good as Fixer would. But thanks to general energy damage buff from Invaders from Beyond update, it is performed surprisingly well, and sound it makes is really nice as well. I will let you listen and I will stop talking. Here was the sound sample. I hope you enjoy it. I think the sound and visual effects are rather cool. I do enjoy them. About the legendary effects, of course, the best will be something that increase damage, like anti-armor or blooded. Those are definitely a prefixes I would recommend for this weapon. For the second star, extra VATS critical damage or VATS hit chance, it's probably like my best two options. Faster fire rate is not bad either, as there is like 40 bullets in the magazine. One of the reasons I would not necessarily go for quad, as you already have like 40 rounds. Quad will not be as beneficial as in case of other weapons. Still good though, from the prefixes. Quad is still good. For the third star, of course, what you are looking for is less AP cost, if possible. If not, something like faster reload, very beneficial. I don't think you need extra durability. This weapon seems to be quite durable. Therefore, those two effects for the third star will be my choices. Now, if you have single shot version of the Disintegrator and modify it with high-powered receiver, I will show you quickly how well this will work. And about the legendary effects, I would go with the same. Like, regardless if it's single shot or automatic, the same set of legendary effects. As you can see, with a critical, it's a one shot. If critical is not ready, you need 2 shots. Then performance, slightly if I would boost this damage. Sometimes maybe I will be able to one shot even without a critical, like it's close. Like with this build you can see it's close to one shotting without a critical. Then yeah, this weapon is good. Slightly more damage and you can get the one shot. On weaker enemies than level 100 super mutants, it is a one shot. Therefore, this variation of the weapon is really amazing. And if you pay attention to AP cost, with my total AP at 420, you need to take that into consideration to have a perfect view. And now I will aim for a torso to shoot a little bit more. You can see the AP cost is not bad. Like, I would not say it's the cheapest weapon in the regards of AP cost, but definitely not the expensive one. Like, you do not spend too much AP, you can safely use it in VATS. I do like that. Therefore, this weapon is surprisingly good, just not in automatic version. Automatic version is decent, but single shot? That's a true competitor on the market at this moment. Single shot VATS weapon, that's the dedication, that's the niche for this weapon. Single shot in VATS. Let me know what you think about Alien Disintegrator. Are you on the hunt to get one yourself or not? Personally, I'm satisfied with how this weapon performs. It does have its niche that can be used in, and And my biggest complaint is the fact that you cannot trade it. Why? I cannot understand it. I cannot comprehend it. Like, why cannot it be traded? It's perfect toy to trade around, and we can do that. Please, Bethesda, fix that, fix that, fix that. And that's the last thing I had to say. And as always, thank you all for watching, and see you all in the next one.